Alright, doing this control shaman today. Same one that we played before. Came from Balaz the One. And I can't remember if it was the last time that we played this, or maybe there was a time in between there, but I think the first time we ran this list went undefeated, kind of surprisingly, even though Balaz himself said he didn't really think it was that good of a deck. So today we're gonna see how much of it was luck and how much of this is the possibility that this is actually a hidden gem of a deck. But at the very least, fun to play. I always like mixing Shaman in there, and yeah, these control decks that use Ancestral Spirit. A lot of fun. What's up, Balaz? Welcome, welcome.
Greetings, friend.
Hey, what's up, Siculus? Welcome back. I think I'm just going to hero power here. There's a good chance that the Manatide Totem's just going to end up dying to this anyway. But I was kind of considering coining out the Farsight. The only thing... This is great. I love eating a hit. The only thing I'm really considering now is if I'd want to coin Descension, just because I'd be able to maybe get the Manatide behind it. We also have the option to double Ascension. Like, Doomsayer wasn't even that bad last turn to deny this or here, but I think I do like that. Farsight can be really huge in situations like that. You do like to get it out early on curve, try to hit something on the high end here. Thing is, Warrior is probably the best class at dealing with anything big that comes out early, so I'm just a little less enthusiastic about getting it out. So yeah, Manatide, not the most mana efficient. He ends up hitting. I think it's gonna be good here though, and force him to make the hits. Again, not being totally mana efficient, but we might be able to get that down and just kind of outdraw. But we'll see. How are you? Not too bad today. Been, shit. Gonna be able to kill it. Yeah, been away from this for a while. Was happy to get back to streaming. How are you, Siculus? That's what the people really want to know. Okay, probably gonna come in handy later. Can also combo it with Ancestral. I don't even hate Doomsayer here. Even though it dies to everything, it's going to eat the second half of his axe, which is actually quite useful. But then we don't have a good fire elemental target. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. 3 mana next turn lets us farce here. Yeah, I'm okay. God, maybe we just take the damage. No, I think I want to do this. I really want to eat the other charge of the axe. Weapons are just so good against a lot of what we are going to be dishing out. And even eating a shield slam or an execute would be fine. But yeah, now we've got options, because really, what I would love to do against Warrior is pull off a combo with this and Ancestral Spirit. 10 mana, it's like insane value. So I kind of just want to get to that point. Which means Sunwalker potentially followed up with like a heal here. Whether I'm making trades or he is or whatever. Or it's probably going to eat a big piece of removal. Because we haven't seen an Executor Shield Slam here. Man, all the weapons, and this is going to be the best one for him too. Unfortunate. We don't run Harrison in this deck either. It's a little unfortunate, but I don't think it's that bad to Fire Elemental either. He can hit, but we're going to strip him of armor. We need 3 more mana for something better. Alright, any other options? Lightning Bolt on that? Okay. But I don't love it. Yeah, I really don't love it. I think we'll just go ahead and do this. But we are getting into kind of dangerous territory here. No big removal with a Hex. Yeah, and 8+ mana for Warriors, just like ideal for him. That being said, I'm very surprised that he's doing this, and I'm actually very happy with it. I think it's a giant mistake, but I guess he's valuing his armor, and maybe he's worried about, if he's seen like a Farsight, maybe he's worried about Earth Elemental, things like that. But I feel like, I mean, it's an obvious Lightning Bolt, but it's like, do we Farsight, do we Sanjin, do we do something else? Yeah, I agree. Weird life choices. 8 cards. I think I do like this. Okay, the Hex is great, but more targets for it down the road. I think what I'm gonna do is actually Thalnos with it. I'm fine getting overloaded this turn. And then we just hero power. Partly for the card draw, and partly to bait a swing from this. I'm not sure that he actually would, considering he didn't hit the Fire Elemental, but having this down to 4 would make an enormous difference. Great.
Back to work.
Wow. Okay, I can't run that out. Oh, Sunwalker is very interesting here. So I don't know if I should get the Senjin out and just let him kill it, or try to like Earthen Ring, hero power. Right, hopefully he hits the Earthen Ring, hits that, and then you do the whole Cairn thing the turn after. Because you want like the perfect board against a Brawl too. I don't want him to be able to kill 2 Cairns, but I also don't want him to drop something like too deadly here, you know. I guess he's already got his Grom out, so even if he like Alex's, he can still Hex for free.
I wonder. My eyes.
Yeah, we'll just go with this. Hey, what's up, Blind? Yeah, back at it. Hopefully get a little bit more consistency here. Though I don't know, right around Christmas and New Year's and stuff like that, I'm sure I'll be, away again for a bit, but at least in the week or 2 leading up to that, hopefully get a number of streams back in. Seems to be a normal deck. It's pretty normal. I would agree with that. Alright, incredibly difficult for Warrior to deal with. He's got Alex for burst, but no Grom. So I'm not that worried here. Yeah, I think this is probably one of the more favorable matchups for this list as well. How broken is his deck? Who made it? I don't know. Some very smart individual made it. Yeet. Really thinking about this Earthshock. We've got Hex for Sylvanas. That's kind of the only thing you'd potentially... I guess he's got a Cairn in here as well. The extra damage on that would be nice. I guess I'm just not that worried about it. I just don't want to build too big of a board for a brawl. But I also don't want to be too scared of building a board because 2/4/5s aren't really going to do it. Let's diversify a bit. No hero power. Don't need big taunts. Next, we've got the ability to drop like 2 taunts and a hex if he applies any kind of pressure. So until then, I just kind of want to hang out, chip away at this armor. I love that trade because it lets us finish it off. Okay, he's got some interesting choices here. He might actually be setting up for a brawl. Oh no. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about either. Unless he's running a combo deck with Worgen. Wasn't this the deck you went undefeated with last time? It was. I think that was the last time we played it. I'm not 100% sure. It's the last time I remember playing it.
I wonder.
That's the only thing I can think, is if he's got a weird Worgen thing.
For honor.
God. Do I pop it? Thinking about brawl. Huh. I actually don't know the best course of action. But nothing else hints that it's Worgen. If you plopped it down 25% for that with a brawl, but if you make the hit, I think it's actually best to do something like this. Because if you pop and you get the resummon, but you get 2 second halves, I don't know, maybe that is better. God, I'm really unsure. But I kind of just want them both alive for when he does do it. Can you have this list? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Lots of Cairns. Yeah. Here, let me dig through the Discord and grab it. Alright, one sec. I'm sure it's there somewhere. Now, do we Hex or do we Earthshock? I think we Earth... No. Maybe it is a Hex. Do the same kind of thing. Plop down a taunt. You can still just make it Ascension. Yeah, actually I do like... I do like it, but I want to do... It's one less thing for a brawl. But I'd rather strip this for the shield slam, I think. And we still have this for Sylvanas. Boy. Really not sure if I'm being too conservative with these, but he's not applying any pressure, so I don't feel too bad about it. Okay, I think I scrolled too far. Where is this thing? Yeah, there we go. the list. I can copy and paste it after the game, but there we go, that'll do. No way Warrior runs Kodo? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's got Cleave and Kodo. I'm just trying to think of ways to lose the game, you know? Trying to play around any potential high risks. Because, I mean, if he doesn't run Worgen, we can just keep doing this strategy. Plop a dude down, hit him in the face, play around Brawl, all that kind of stuff. Which I think is exactly what we'll do. Yeah, no problem. Oh, what's up, Mordhorst? We are back. We are back for now.
Let the pain speak to me.
Does he have a whirlwind? Nope. Mordbran. Morning. Where is it the morning for you? Because it is certainly not for me. 15 damage. I don't think there's any way to try to get lethal if we dig with this, right? Just a lightning bolt. Even if you roll spell power. Alright, we'll just hit him in the face and chill. I kind of want to silence that so he doesn't get the draw, but I can't. Even if he draws like a Brawl, I don't know what he could possibly get. Not for you either, it's 11 p.m. Find Warden to be the superior greeting. I agree.
I bring life.
Alright, he's still dead on board. Okay, good start. See if we can't keep it going. I like this list, it's just fun. I thought it was pretty funny. There's 2 Mords here. You two can battle it out in chat. I don't know how you're gonna do that though. It's gotta be some sort of like, you know, dissing rap battle between the two of you where the rest of the chat judges or something. Do you ever keep lightning bolt here? Let me think. I kind of do like it on like a juggler or something. The overload's gonna prevent maybe a hero power, but I feel like on just a 3-2 it's so nice. I'll try it. Fight to the death? Whoa, whoa. Not to the death, just, you know, until someone's feelings are hurt. Exactly. Epic battle in classic? Yeah, you can do that too. Add each other in Hearthstone. Fight until one remains? I like this. Yeah, there we go.
Why do you call?
The light protects me.
Both on EU? Oh, this is great. Alright, no point of coining anything out. So yeah, we didn't get the totem. Kill the flame imp. But I think that's fine. Basically deny the 3 damage, and there's the potential buffs he could have gotten to get at a lightning storm range, so
I'll not pass.
see what we're dealing with here. This is where I'm not sure though. Lightning storm's obviously good. Like if he top decks an Argus, it's gonna kind of make us sad. Although his positioning's not that great, because you really want that next to there for an Argus. But he's probably gonna tap and play 1 thing, or 2 really small things. Which makes me think Mana Tide's fine. You don't have to burn the coin on Senjin, because you still want him to build a board, and he's probably going to throw 3 damage into this anyway. Alright, well, update us. Between the two Mords. I want to know how this goes. Oh wow, he's not even going to try to kill it. I am surprised. It's actually really interesting, because there's a few options here. Like, if you play Thalnos and coin it out, you're guaranteed to kill this, and you've got a chance to kill this. It's not that important that that dies, though. And this will be left with 1 health at most. Sanjin's not even bad. And coining the Earth Elemental is not terrible either, because he's played 1 Soulfire. And I wouldn't even mind if he throws 2 in. But the 3 Overload, I think it's just too much. So you do this, you're at 3 mana next turn, right? But yeah, then I think you want Thanos out. The coins... no, maybe you don't. Alright. Didn't roll well on it, but now the coin lets you get the Senjin out. It was just really between, yeah, guaranteeing the kill there, and then forcing the Farseer, or being able to coin the Senjin, but I think I like Senjin. That does make it rough, though. I put in 1 Pyro and took out 1 Novice. I think it makes this deck better. Pyro definitely better than Novice. Yeah, I was surprised to see the Novice Engineers in here before. Yikes. Yeah, now you really wish you did it the... Well, it's not that bad with Thanos. I guess you just gotta stall till you get the Earth Elemental. Yeah. Unlikely that we die. Why didn't I roll 3? I know. That was my big mistake. That's true. Now what do we have? We've got 8 cards, Jesus. Okay. I'm starting to think it doesn't matter what we did. Okay, if you Sunwalker, you're dead. Is there any way you can, like, faceless something here? You can Farsight into a Hex for free, potentially. Healed by 3, you're still dead. I think you're just dead, right? Earth Elemental dead. Seems pretty dead. Seems pretty dead. There goes the Farsight into Reno. Well, that wouldn't even work. We still got 2 copies of stuff in our deck. Yeah, that might be like our first loss with the deck ever, and it definitely had no bearing on me as a person, as a player, as an RNG roller. It's all this guy right here who built the deck, so. Man, remember when Reno didn't used to light up as like orange? And if you ever wanted to like create a deck that had more than 1 copy, you had to like know, or I guess use a deck tracker, whether or not you had any duplicates in your deck. Those were crazy times. I know I definitely played at least 1 Reno that did not go off, thinking it would go off.
The pleasure is mine.
I hope you like my invention.
Job's done.
double Farsight. Okay. It's actually quite good here. Because, yeah, I mean, getting a lot of your big things sapped against rogues sucks, but if they're coming out cheaper. Because, yeah, it's not like you were doing anything else that turn. Hero Power's not doing much. He might get a decent trade against the Sunwalker. But I don't think it's, like, worth holding on to Ancestral. I mean, that just seems like way too much of an over-investment. So you might, like, hit, backstab, run in. Or he just goes ahead and saps. But if he saps, then at least you got an Earth Elemental. Yeah, not so bad. I think that's what we're gonna do. Right? It'll leave us with 3. The following turn. There's a chance that you would actually do that. Assuming he doesn't have the other Hex, he'd Ancestral. Yeah, I think we'll do it. Play the golden one. For obvious reasons. But he could also kill this with an Eviscerate.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Okay, no conceal. Because that's the other thing. If he conceals there, you're also feeling pretty bad. Because there's a great chance that he digs into the other sap. Now there's a bit more chance that he whiffs on it. I think you have to Ancestral and just hope he doesn't sap. Yeah, Farsight team seems too slow. The Doomsayer is actually like an interesting concept because then it's tough for him to play the gadgets in out. But I think I'd rather Ancestral and then do it. I don't know. That is if he starts working away at it. Do rogues use 1 or 2 saps? Any rogue players in chat? I've heard both. I've heard from people, like, we've had this discussion in chat a number of times, and I swear, like, I asked this question one time, and lots of people were like, you're an idiot, they always play 2, whatever, always. And then I brought it up another time, and they're like, 2, they're like, not everybody runs 2, like, I don't know, very, chat seems very split on things. The thing is, if we go face, we could just die. But Ancestral Earth Elemental seems like really good. Wow, this is tough. I don't think you go for like a Sunwalker or a Sylvanas. I think it's too important that you get 2 huge things down. But I don't know if you hit the gadgets in. Because if he's got another one, it costs 5 mana. Okay, great. But then are we going too slow? Because if he saps the Ancestral one, he could just like cold blood hit. Whereas if I push another 7 here and he doesn't, you're in really good shape. Yeah, I don't know if this is right, but it feels fun to smash him in the face, so can't be that bad. Elite rogues almost always run 2 saps, but non-elite rogues sometimes don't. Okay. Wow. Wow. Seems good. Rank 17 legend right now. Can't remember the last 1-sap rogue you faced. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you could just, like, not know, though. Do you ever lightning storm this? I don't think so. Because if he kills it, it's fine. So I think you just farsight into a lightning bolt and win the game. Right? Yeah, that's close.
My hand is too full.
Elite rogues equals players who have auctioneer on 5. Yeah. It's like elite shamans are ones that roll 3 on lightning storms. That's why I'm still, you know, I'm a sergeant major here. I'm not up at those levels. Okay, well, apparently that worked. Either he had a sap way deep in his deck, or... Alright, let's see. He had lots of, like, greetings and stuff like that. And it's been a long time since I've had somebody add me and say some not so nice things, but... Let's see, what is it? Hear the flame? I kind of want it to be a nasty comment. Because, yeah, usually I'm waiting for it. I'm like, oh, man, this guy's going to get real angry. And then he's like, oh, hey, I recognize you. You're cool. And then I feel bad.
Thrall! Versus Anduin! The light shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
I feel like Hex actually might be a good keep here. Just for like an early Blade Master, there's not really a lot else. I don't need this for the draw. Ascension's good if they don't run Pain. And I feel like lots of the best priest lists don't run Pain. But boy, does it suck to get a hit. I think though if I go 3 into 4, that's fine. I think that's fine. I'm gonna try this. You should flame him, then you don't have to feel bad. Yeah, just wait for the I'll wait for the nice comment to come in and then flame him. That's how to really, you know, piss off your fan base. Drive the, you know, we've got what, like 500 people who play Classic in the entire world. Just drive every single one of them away.
I hope you like my invention.
No, I really don't get the, like, any kind of flaming in games, especially, like, well, games like this, it's ridiculous, but, you know, you see it a lot in team games, right, MOBAs. I like playing HOTS, and, like, yeah, some of the stuff you get, it's just wild. I truly don't understand what goes through someone's head to, like, need to, I don't know, be angry.
If you're sure.
Especially if they just, like, suck. Like, I get if somebody is, whatever, they're purposefully screwing around, they're feeding, and they're like, trying to lose the game intentionally. That's at least frustrating. I still, whatever, don't feel the need to say anything. But sure, I understand the frustration behind that. But if somebody's just bad, it's like, man, didn't we all suck at the game at one point? Like, I still suck at the game, so... yeah, I don't know, it's strange. This is real nice, though. If we can coin something out. He might do, like, an Arcanized Circle thing here. Which I actually really don't mind. But getting rid of the coin is kind of good, just so you don't end up in that, like, overdraw situation with a Mana Tide. Very weak. But it makes me think he's setting up for Arcanized Circle. Because you can Arcanized Circle shoot or something. Maybe setting up for another Holy Nova, something like that. What is he setting up for? Either way, getting out something with 4 attack and bubble seems very good. But that's all I can think is like the biggest punish, is if he Akanai hero powers. Because you could also Cairn. Maybe that's the way to do it then. Akanai hero powers that and then circles. So yeah, why don't we Cairn first? Oh, from this point on, I'm the real Mord, the one true. Oh, and then he spelled it wrong. Morphed. Here it is. Okay. Well, congrats, Mordebrand. I fully expect now Mordhorse to change his name. What rank was the rogue that friend requested you? I don't know. Did you guys see his name? Is it like this one or something? Maybe. Probably. I think that was the one. Diamond 3? Alright, do we just fire Ellie or do I hit Sunwalker? Fire Ellie's good, but then he deaths it. He's only got 4 mana. I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. The rogue seemed to play everything fine. It just seemed like he didn't have the appropriate draw. We were lucky to just be able to like sit on an Earth Elemental, which is pretty uncommon. Ooh, a little late on that. We don't have Ancestral? No. Just wondering if I Earth Elemental here. Like, you can Sunwalker for the, you know, annoying 4/5 stat line. But if you Earth Elemental, you can also Faceless it the next turn. We just don't need to, though. Like, you're able to get the Novice Engineer out. I don't know, this is just, like, so hard to deal with. You could potentially do that on 10 anyway. Which is about as good. I was wondering what rank... Oh, it was the Priest. Because there's not that many players in Classic, and this Priest is bad. Is this Priest bad? Why? I'm not sure you could say they're necessarily bad without knowing their hand. I mean, there's nothing I think that tells me that they're great either, but I've certainly been a Priest before, and by like turn 5 I play 1 card and then concede, so I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't show rank, right? It's just gonna be that, because we're not up to legend yet. I don't know what to do here. Like Lightning Storm and running something in is okay. Hex is okay. Yeah, maybe I just Hex. Do you even bother hitting it? Yeah, maybe. Seems fine. If he deaths it, really not the end of the world. Is this Priest bad? Plays Baron Geddon? Hey. They're trying something new, trying something different. I've put Baron Geddon in a Priest deck at some point. I mean, it's uncommon, I think, but there we go, BGH, okay. But I think at this point in like Classic's life cycle, you just start seeing more and more weird stuff. Like if this guy, for example, just likes Priest, you know, there's some people that just are drawn to certain classes. They're just going to do everything in their power to try to make Priest work, and you know, this is how they try to do it. So, nah, I don't blame them. Okay, I think we'll do it like this. I'm comfortable getting this out. This takes it out of circle range. So like these would die. And it's a lot of pressure. This guy is mind control for sure. I was kind of thinking that earlier actually. That yeah, it was a possibility. You're probably right. I know the rank doesn't show. I was trying to correlate the rank of the rogue with the priestess, I guessed. Okay. Thought they matched diamond players with silver one. I've seen weird stuff. I can't remember if it was diamond or what. But yeah, when we were laddering earlier, hold on, I should probably think this through. Again, we can just draw lightning bolt and win. But you can also just like faceless engine and not lose.
I wonder.
It's probably smart. Right, like how do you lose? Is there any way? I can't think of anything that would get through this. But yeah, I think I was platinum or something, and I was getting matched against silver players after they added me. But I don't know if that's just near the start of the season that they do it, or if that's kind of just because there's not enough players during the whole season. Maybe they do. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, at least this rogue was around here, and maybe he's at like a rank floor or something, right? Screwing around at diamond 5 or 10 or something. Who knows?
I've got the beast in myself.
Okay, second BGH, very cool. Yeah, not a lot of mind controls out there. Don't think they're very good, but I've been hit with it once or twice, you know. People get a little spicy on ladder.
Is someone injured?
Getting some draws here, I guess. 2-4 attack priest is losing. Yeah. Who would have thunk? Put out 4 attack minions and win the game. Queue up a lot against Diamond 3-ish lately. 3-minute queue. Yeah, it's I think it's just the reality of it. Field Marshal? Is that high? Was he Field Marshal? What am I? I don't know what their ranks correlate to. The other guy was like Blood something, which sounded tough.
Troll versus Gul'dan.
You're still low rank, I think? Field Marshal's second highest. Oh, okay.
For Doomhammer.
Do I keep this engine? It's an interesting call, because like I don't know if I'll be playing this on 2, and I don't know if I'll be playing it on 3, and I could coin that, but what else are you hoping for? Great board clears, and then you kind of want some board presence? Sure. What? That's like the blind. You look like you're doing like the SpongeBob meme. Oh my god. I think we'll just chill. Don't have to coin that out. Yeah, that got really funny all of a sudden. Yeah, the meme with the small head, exactly. See, if I play the Doomsayer, it probably just dies to a buff. Potentially even a Mortal Coil. If you coin this, you have like no mana next turn. He can't Argus? I think we'll just do this and Lightning Storm next turn, and then try to Doomsayer after, probably. And then we can regain board control with like Senjin into Sunwalker or Sylvanas. Something like that. The Dalaran Flame card back? Oh, this one? Is there something special about it? If they kill Doomsayer, you still save the life and get a good storm. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad play. Let's see how this goes. But I feel like if we do this and then follow it up with a Doomsayer, we're sitting pretty. And thankfully he didn't like Shattered Sun Cleric or something, so nothing's gonna survive. have that card back. Bought it off Reddit for 15 bucks. Bought it off Reddit. How does that work? Legit the only card back I kind of want. Really? This one seems just kind of whatever to me.
We must cleanse the
Yeah, what's up, Monty? Welcome, welcome. So yeah, the same thing applies here, I guess, right? Could still get buffed and killed. We don't really have any other good options. I don't know when you play this later. Unless you wanted to get real fancy. You could wait a turn and then like Senjin and Doomsayer at the same time? Seems bad. Roll 3 to show you're elite. Yeah, that's right. We're ranking up. I got the portraits in StarCraft and Hots too with it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I never look into the... oh, I guess he soul fires? Never look into the shop or anything like that, so I never know, like, the heroes or any of the stuff that is out there for sale. How do we do this? Do we coin out a 6-drop here? I'm wondering if maybe this is a good Sylvanas turn. Because I feel like if you're just playing taunt dudes, let's see, if you play that out now, actually you can play this out into a coin Senjin next turn. Now that seems way better. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think the TESPA program is no more. I don't even know what that is. Pyromancer is kind of needed in slow Shaman list to not only have 2 AoEs. Yeah, Balaz was saying he actually added a Pyromancer instead of Novice Engineer. So, I guess... oh wow, this is unfortunate. And yeah, I think that makes sense. I haven't really felt the need for Novice Engineer here, but he just told us that today. I haven't updated it or anything. Oh, you gotta go? Well, good seeing you anyway, Balazs. Thank you for the deck that we're about to lose to Zoo again with. Like maybe you can top deck a Lightning Storm and somehow not die with that in this engine. Are we just dead? 1 health. Well, see what we top deck, but even a Lightning Storm, you're pretty done for. Okay. Was a good try. Early game really got cut hard in this list. Yeah, I don't know how much it factored into his decision making, but I do remember when he posted it in Discord. What did he say? Because I think I'm there now. Oh yeah, right. He made the joke that he was absolutely not just showing off that he could make a full golden list. So I'm not sure. Maybe he just doesn't have golden pyromancers. Maybe that's why Novice Engineers made the cut. But yeah, in matchups like this, ooh boy, it is nice. See, Karin is so good against Warrior that I keep it when I play as Warrior. Hex is good, but oh god, this is tough. Because really I just want Ancestral Spirit. And then we're good. But we might need this if we're going to go Karin. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to keep all this. And hopefully we just Farsight into something big as well.
Oh, there.
Alright. You can have the greetings. Don't mind that. Double Farsight, also cool. So I actually think it's probably going to be good if he's just taking out totems with that. It's always the worst if you roll the 1-1 against these guys. Just because Armorsmith and Acolyte get so much value. Yeah, definitely going to opt for Farsight here. Not ideal. When will you play the Chats deck? Whenever it's finished. Well, around the time it's finished. Once it's done, then... yeah, then I'll find a time relatively soon after that. Okay, I think again we'll Farsight. That's actually not a bad hit, because that means we can do it with Karen on the same turn. I think I will Lightning Bolt. The Overload probably doesn't hurt us. There's a decent chance I just run that out into the axe, and then do this on 6.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Could even get an Ancestral Sylvanas. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much more value. It sucks that you can make that hit, because it's actually doing something if it eats the axe, but... yeah, I'm still gonna get it out. The draw's kinda nice. And later in the game, it can just be a nuisance. You don't want to build too much of a board anyway.
Armor made to fit.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do this. Because Sylvanas is actually, like, good here. In the sense that it can kill the Senjin. I normally love it on Karen. I think we still do it on Karen, though. A single Sylvanas is good at any point. Double Karen against Warriors is just, like, an absolute headache. If we really want to get through this, we can Lightning Storm. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Hope he doesn't run to Silence. Is 2 Faceless Manipulator worth it? I think so, in this list. It wouldn't be the first thing that I cut. I've actually been warming up to the card more and more. It's one of those things that I think actually might need to go into more than just the few decks I've had it in.
Take heart. The Earth Mother.
It's so annoying, because I really want a Faceless. But I don't want to let that thing just sit there either. God, I don't know. He's threatening like 11 at most. Maybe we just don't care. Because like he's probably not going to hit if we Faceless. I actually kind of don't mind toteming with it. Screw it.
Take heart. The Earth Mother.
Does that change anything?
For honor.
I'm actually not even sure it's right to swing there. Because then he's got a chance, well, an easier way of popping before a brawl. But whatever. I just like having all these Karens. We just don't care. That's right. That's right. Okay, not bad.
Let the pain speak to me.
Okay, I think we're just gonna throw all three of these down. Now the only problem with like lightning storm and what that is up is you're just gonna get a bunch more armor from it. But otherwise you have to like hit, and it's kind of lame. Nobody likes things that are lame. There we go, we're elite. We rolled 4 every single time. Now we just got to not get bursted down. Yeah, ding ding ding.
I can wait no longer.
He's got some world. No, wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. Huh? He's setting up for like a weird whirlwindy thing. He just like took away so much burst, which is awesome because then I don't feel the need to drop another taunt on the board. But yeah, maybe he like execute whirlwind brawls next turn or something. That's gotta be it, right? So if that's the case, I want this to die. Because I don't want it to win the brawl. You get a little bit less damage to fate. Like, I would love to strip all that armor.
There is little time.
But I feel like that's one of the few ways that we lose. Do you ever play the Earthen Ring here now? Oh God. Yeah, fuck it. If that was his plan, to injure that for some reason, with like a whirlwind. Still possible that that's wrong. Because you could double execute, but I don't know, he's not that deep in his deck. Stripping armor doesn't even matter anymore with so many cans. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I guess you could, what, execute and shield slam one or something like that, but this feels fine. Like, is there any way you lose from that? See, a big part of me wants to, like, plop down an Earth Elemental and then just, like, not deal with this. But I think I want to run this in either way. I'm not killing them both. The only other option would be is if you Lightning Storm, you kill one. The thing is, you could like execute and get through, but then what? You have to like hit, execute, gore hell. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway.
For honor, for honor.
Here with the bronze matchups is taking form. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I know I already used the Grom. That's why I'm trying to think of any kind of burst potential, right? You have to get through this and have a gore hell to deal 15. It's the only way I can see it. Brawl's so powerful, the mere existence makes you play so much weaker than you could. It's true. It's like really true. It's one of the reasons though why I really like classic Hearthstone. Okay, Inner Rage, which often exists in a Worgen deck, but a lot of his other stuff doesn't line up. But yeah, Does he have the gore hell? We might actually lose.
To work.
But yeah, you play around particular cards, particular things. Whereas, yeah, in Standard, it just seems like anything can be generated. Well, props to him. You'd rather get brawled, get 2 cans than just dying? Well, sure. But did you expect a double Taskmaster, Inner Rage, Execute, Fiery War Axe? He could have still had a brawl, and things don't go our way otherwise. Not that I'm saying that's for sure the way to go, but I'll be honest, I was not expecting that way of getting bursted down. Okay, another warrior. But just the fact that he's got a pirate skin makes me think it might be a weird warrior. I don't know if I want this for the Acolyte, assuming it's control. I don't think I want either of these. The draw's okay, but a 1/1 body's so bad. I think you'd rather just throw it back. And then, yeah, probably keep that for the Acolyte. Let's do that. Definitely expected a remove on the taunt. And eating 8 from Alex and puts you dead to Gorehound maybe later, sure. If you kill Alex, you can't lose. I don't know about that. If you kill Alex and then he brawls, he still has all of his big removal left in the deck, right? Like maybe if you Lightning Stormed, you run 1 Cairn in and the Earthen Ring. Maybe that's significantly better. I think I might coin this out. He brawls and you have 2 cans on the board. Who cares? He's still extremely far behind. Well, you wouldn't have 2 cans on the board because you'd have to kill Alex with at least one of the cans. Wish Classic just had the vanilla heroes. It throws me off, but not a big deal. I wish Classic had Arena. Now that would be cool. Man, taunt would have been great there. I don't think it's worth lightning bolting one of those. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. That's true. That's a good point.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Yeah, I don't think I'm thinking about it properly then. True, true. Man, I really don't want a lightning bolt. Just because of the overload.
I wonder.
Taking 4 damage isn't the biggest deal. Taunt's nice. I think I'll just go ahead with this. Okay. There's a good chance Earth Elemental will just die if we run it out. Okay, I like Doomsayer a lot more. Yeah, way, way more. Even if it just eats, okay, that's kind of annoying. Removal, that's fine. Because Sunwalker's a way better follow-up.
Let the pain speak to me. I knew it.
Interesting. Huh, okay. A little different again. So if we plop down Sunwalker on board, what, he runs that in, runs those two in, it's not bad. See, I was worried he was going to Whirlwind last turn. But I'm sure he would have if he had it. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and do it.
Truth is my shield.
I can always like Earth Alley Ancestral later. Maybe even that with a Lightning Bolt if he does something. Like a Shield Slam to remove this. Okay, you got the Whirlwind off the top. Great. Well, you're gonna have a million billion armor. How deep is he? 16 left, okay. I think it's still Sunwalker. But I don't actually hate Lightning Bolt on one of these. It removes the execute potential of these, and there's also just not a lot of other good targets for it. The Overload probably doesn't hurt us either. You're not getting a ton out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. What's up, Kano? Checking your YouTube out for a while. Glad to catch a stream. Still trying to reach Legend and Classic and not going too well. Well, there are some very, very talented people who hang out here. Not me, but very talented people who I'm sure could help you out. Huh. See, I want a faceless. Oh man. See, now the Overload's biting me in the ass. I really would love a faceless here. But I would also love to hex. It's just not that big of a deal though. To get it and push 10 in one turn is kind of nice, but it's actually not that great because he likely just executes it anyway. Okay, I think we just go real slow then. We're never going to strip that much armor. Might as well get some draws in the meantime.
is my shield.
It's also not a bad faceless target. I kind of want to... double Ancestral. It's unlikely that he runs a Silence. He'd have to kill it, pop it, and then Brawl. So he's so good on carrying.
What to do?
Yeah, I think there's too many other good Hex targets. But I guess we don't have to go real crazy. Maybe it's just a Doomsayer. Let's do that. Yeah, 'cause if he uses removal on this, it's one less thing for whatever we'd put Ancestral on. If he like Gore House takes it out, 4 damage is whatever. What's up, Hybrid? Welcome, welcome.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Taskmaster?
Back to
Okay.
work!
Another Inner Rage. What is up with Inner Rages in Warriors? Can't win his Handlock. Your Handlock's a very polarizing deck. There's some stuff, like some matchups that are just very tough to win with. What are you having trouble with, though? He didn't use any of that big removal still. Faceless, you do that. Downless doesn't really help a Lightning Storm at all. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just in case I get a spell power. Still just be real slow about it. Handlock's hard to play and it's some real shit matchups. Yep. I want to reach Legend, but I'm not an aggro player. I hate playing it. You want Control. Well, Control Warrior, very good. Control Mage, also doable. Handlock is actually doable as well.
Let the pain speak to me.
But as these guys are saying, yeah, some tougher matchups. Whoa. Okay, this gets interesting. Because I can actually spread out my Ancestrals now. Which I like a little bit more.
I wonder.
I love the hit there. But I don't just want to plop this down. Because then he's got a nice execute. Alright, let's see what we get here. I'd love Cairn or something. Oh, it's so good. I think that's...
Justice shall prevail. Justice
I
shall
think that's what I
prevail.
want to do.
I have no time for games.
Handlock needs to be built for the meta you're facing. Yeah, some are more like combo oriented. We'd one from like Akagi back in the day. That was real heavy with like, I think it did 1 Arcane Golem, 1 Leroy. So you pull that off more. No Jiraxis or anything like that. It was good.
Truth is my shield.
ever double ancestral?
I wonder.
Just doesn't feel necessary.
Let none survive.
I'm just gonna do this for now. Any control decks you can reach? Yeah. For sure, if you want like a bunch of decks, there's a lot of stuff in the Discord.
I bring life.
But yeah, kind of any of the stuff I'd mentioned there's doable. Okay, do I bonk and then steal? Or a lightning storm? Lightning storm, you heard it, which makes you vulnerable to execute. Everything's bad versus brawl. But yeah, I think I'll just do it like this.
Let none survive. I have no time.
You're left with something good anyway, and then do you want it on? I think you want it here. Go with that. Oh yeah, Druid's good too. It's another one. Yeah, I mean Miracle Roach is the best deck at all, but yeah, not really control.
I have no time for games.
Okay, I think I will guard up the following turn. Like he's probably gonna set it for a Grom finisher. So I'll probably like taunt and heal. If he happens to run another brawl, it's still not the worst board. But I kinda doubt that he does. Do you Earthale or your Senjin? Just wondering if the Overload's ever gonna bite us. I don't think so though.
Let none survive.
Would not recommend Rogue to anyone struggling to get Legend. Yeah, it's definitely the best deck, but it's got a high skill cap for sure. Oh, he does run a second brawl. Damn, we actually get burned on that then. And he might still have a Gore House chilling.
Back to work.
Okay.
There are
Well, we're not gonna die here.
to rule the hall.
So might as well just get out that. We know we can't run 3 brawls, so then we can just start spamming the board with whatever we get. And I think that includes this just to get the draw. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess we do that for the guaranteed clear.
For
Yeah, it is weird playing a list with only 1 fire elemental. I feel like that's pretty rare for any like mid-range or control shaman, but it does seem to work alright still. We'll get it like that. Yeah, I don't see how we lose now. Yeah, even like anything big, right? We've got a Hex for or a silence if it's a Sylvanas or something. Everyone has 2 to 5 different cards in their list. I don't know what's the most optimal one. Well, I don't know that anyone can say what the most optimal is going to be. Here. I like what I play. Where's mine? Is this it? There. Except I put in a second Brawl. Instead of, I don't know if that one's got Whirlwind or maybe that's got 2 Acolytes. You might have to like cut an Acolyte for another Brawl or something. Oh, I guess I don't want to draw. I don't know. You've gotten me to Legend. And yeah, you like Warriors. It's one of the best things about playing Warrior is, oh, where is the Discord? You can just scroll down on Twitch here or any of the YouTube videos. It's in the description. But yeah, Warrior, you can always tweak it for whatever meta. It's kind of the nice thing. It's a lot of interchangeable cards. No Whirlwind in that? Okay, then yeah, cut 1 Acolyte, put in a second Brawl, and I think that's the most up-to-date version. 14, 17, 18. Well, we'll just hex this. I guess I'll leave a spot open. Can't remember what my last card is. Oh. You know, I hadn't streamed in like a week. And what was crazy is my neighbors hadn't fought in like a week. But as soon as I get back to streaming, they must be so upset at me losing to that Warrior earlier. Like, ah, you should have killed Alex. Okay. Yeah. My bad. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. No, not all of them. Not all of them. Yeah, I'm not sure how much. I know this mic is very good at picking up stuff in a distance. I am probably going to get another mic that'll drown out other ambient sounds and stuff, but yeah. I don't know what to say to that. Enjoy.
Victory for the Forsaken.
For Doomhammer.
Hunter. Hunter's brutal. These are actually good on 3 and 4, but you kind of need stuff early. I've only got 1 Earth Shock, 1 Lightning Bolt. Kind of need a Doomsayer. I don't know. I think I'm going to roll hard for like a Doomsayer Lightning Storm. That's true. That's true. The War of 1812, we were kind of badass back then. Do I get out Thalanos is my question. It's kind of nice to have the spell power later. If he's more mid-rangey, do I need it? It's nice for like a Misha or something. Taunt Totem's really good if we get it. Yeah, I'd rather a Taunt over Thalanos, but I'd probably rather Thalanos over this. Shit, it's definitely not mid-range. think I have to do that. Well, what are the chances you hit something with a Farsight? Probably nothing great here. There's a few things though. You hit a Doomsayer, even Farseer's not the worst thing. I don't know. I'm still gonna play the Mana Tide. It's possible that it's right to do that. If we would have got a... Assuming that's how the RNG in this game works, if we would have got a Lightning Storm there for free, it'd be pretty damn good. The spell power is nice here. But if we use it, we've got 3 mana next turn. If you don't kill this, it's so bad. And then you should have Sen'jin the whole time. Because if you play Sen'jin, it's got the potential to like Bow or Houndmaster or something. You get more value out of Lightning Storm. I'm going to risk it actually and do that. Worst case. Well, I don't know about worst case. If you run some both in, you're not getting as optimal there. But I feel like next turn we should have a really good Lightning Storm. Especially knowing we can get Thanos down. Would love guides on the current classic deck, mulligans, etc. I've put a few guides up in the past. Is there anything like specifically that you would enjoy? The ones most people tended to watch. I put up like a bunch of different kind of decks that will potentially get people to Legend, right? Stuff that I think it was last season? No, 2 seasons ago. Played to get to Legend. Ugh, it's Overload. So people like that, like the deck list, but when I did like matchup guides and stuff, I don't know, there wasn't a lot of draw to them. Guess we do that with the Sunwalker next turn. So yeah, I'm open for some of the stuff. If there's particular content that people would be interested in, but I just never know what exactly that would be. Well, at least we have a golden Sunwalker. That'll definitely save us. The only healing we have is Farseer, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I think the best play is going to be this. You probably keep this around instead of going for the draw. Just because you got the potential to kill that. He's already used one Unleash. But yeah, we're trying to, I think at this point... Oh yeah, I doubt it's a freezing trap, right? Trying to like dodge damage from that and somehow get into a Farseer or 2. Yeah, there's no way it's freezing trap, right? But I guess if it is, you Faceless Farsight, hope to get into a Farseer. Let's start with this. Horrible. I think you want this dead then. Yeah, seems impossible to win this. Yeah, dead to 4 more hit. Well, not even. 3 now. Yeah, and assuming this is an explosive, it's, yeah. Pretty desperate. Thanks for the mana, though. That was strange. The only thing I could think is if that is potentially a misdirect. So what do? I attack in. Sure. No, it's explosive. check for the Farseer.
I hope you like my invention.
Check for the
I hope
Farseer.
you like my invention.
Hey.
Eyes are open.
And then draw the other Farseer. You lost this game when you queued in without Wild Pyro? Probably true. Built some Shaman lists a few days ago, put Alex in. Shaman loves healing or setting up the burst kill. Yeah, Alex I could see being good in a deck like this, going for this kind of thing. Well, we tried. Okay, I think that's going to be the last one for today. Yeah, appreciate everyone stopping by, Twitch or YouTube. Yeah, if you got ideas for like deck guides, other kinds of videos you want to make, certainly open to suggestion. I mean, no guarantees I'll put any of them together, but yeah, I'm at least willing to listen and consider it, because yeah, I kind of like making that stuff. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully a little more regular here for the next week or so. Don't know what it's going to be right around that Christmas time. I've also got my birthday coming up right after that. I was considering like a birthday stream or something. I don't know. Might have to come up with some ideas for that. So, yeah, we'll just kind of see what happens. No promises, no guarantees on any of that stuff. But, yeah, appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thanks, Blind, and see you another time.